Hello, this is TOEIC, reading to Unit 9, Modification. Before we get into the grammar, let's work on vocabulary, all right? So here are the terms for this lesson. So listen and repeat. Brink, criterion, deliberate, keynote speaker, packaging, personnel, premises, profit, unbearably, unbiased, workforce, alleviate, comply, get a refund, volunteer. So as usual, you can pause the video and do this exercise on your own and then come back for the answers, or just do it with me. All right. So number one, the blank margin on this product is 17%. Profit. Okay. How much the company or business makes selling the item based on how much it spent making it or buying it. Number two, it was so blank hot that the picnic at the beach had to be canceled. Unbearably. Really, really hot. Three, Thor Car Parts Incorporated is on the brink of bankruptcy, on the edge. If the owners do not find a solution soon, they will have to close the company. Number four, you can blank the pain if you are burned with boiling water by putting cold water on the injured area. Well, you want to make the pain less severe or go away, so you need to alleviate it. Good. Number five, the blank at this year's annual faculty dinner will be Dr. Robert Fung. Keynote speaker. Good. Number six, guns, drugs, and alcohol are not allowed on school property, premises. Property. Number seven, it is important for company management to remain blank when addressing conflicts between coworkers. Fair, unbiased, showing no favoritism. Number eight, the glassware factory uses special material to ensure that their products are not broken during the shipping and handling process. Packaging, meaning what they put the glass items in to keep them safe. All right, number nine, human resources departments handle the hiring of new employees, workers, personnel. Good. Number 10, the blank for the quarterly accounting presentation was stated clearly in the memo that was sent out last week. Criterion, specifications, needs, requirements. Okay. University students often blank their time to help children, the elderly, the homeless, the disabled, or animals. Volunteer, give, work for free. Number 12, in order to blank when returning any items that you have purchased, please include the receipt with the item. Get a refund. Good. 13, more than 25% of the South American, this is workforce, was affected by the economic depression. So you might be confused about personnel and workforce. I think the simplest way to describe the difference is that personnel, that would be the people working at a company or for a business, and workforce, that refers to a state or city or country, meaning all of the, for example, workers in a country, not working for the government, but working somewhere in Argentina, Korea, wherever. All right. 14, if the killing was not deliberate, not on purpose, if it was an accident, then the accused will only be found guilty of manslaughter, not murder. And 15, please comply, obey, comply with, follow these science laboratory safety requirements at all times. All right, good. And now on to the actual grammar part, adjectives, adverbs, and quantifiers. So adjectives describe nouns, meaning they provide more information about them, and nouns are people, places, and things. So a bicycle, which bicycle? The purple bicycle, a purple bicycle. Oh, look at the clown. It's a sad clown. Oh, the baby is a chubby baby. Okay, so see if you can find all of the adjectives in each of the sentences below. And I've given you a number here to tell you how many adjectives are in each sentence. So 16, the tall building has a lot of colorful flags on it. So tall tells you about the building, and colorful tells you about the flags. Good. 17, Jill was cold because the window was broken. So cold tells you about Jill, and broken tells you about the window. All right, the angry little dog barked and growled at passers-by. Angry and little tell you about the dog. And 19, anyone hoping to get a promotion must talk to their supervisor by the end of the month. So this is a little more difficult. There's only one. It's actually the word hoping. Anyone who is hoping. Hoping tells you about anyone. And 20, it is important to wear your seatbelt when riding in a car. So important describes it, or the act of wearing your seatbelt. Okay, and 21, the last day of the current semester is on Friday. So which day? The last day. And current semester, right now. Okay, so that's a little intro. Now let's break things down in more detail. So attributive adjectives describe a noun or phrase and come right in front of the noun, and more than one can be used together. So we have lady, that's a noun, and these attributive adjectives, little, old, they come before the word lady. Was walking in the cold, icy rain. So we have rain, that's a noun. And then to describe the rain, we have cold and icy, and they come before the word rain. All right, and carrying a big red umbrella. So we have umbrella, that's a noun. And then in front of that, we have big and red. Okay, so here, find the noun, which hint, hint, comes right after the blank. Girl, woman, building, construction, worker. Well, construction's an adjective, but worker, birds and dinner. All right, just try to think of one or two adjectives. So here we go. The pretty little girl, fat little girl, smart little girl, whatever you want. Ran all the way home. 23, Bob's cousin Marvin married a Bob's cousin, Marvin, married a what woman? A beautiful young woman, a beautiful old woman, a rich old woman, whatever you want. Hmm. 24, the blank building had to be destroyed. The old building, the dangerous old building had to be destroyed. Construction worker, we saw a blank construction worker sitting on the sidewalk. A dirty, tired construction worker. Here you might want to put a comma between the two because they're actually working separately. A dirty, tired construction worker sitting on the sidewalk. All right. And birds, there were beautiful birds near the swimming pool. All right. And 27, Janet served a nice dinner. An amazing dinner, a good dinner. You could say delicious, but we normally don't. Okay, and now predicate adjectives. They come after linking verbs such as be, feel, or seem. Okay, and they're connecting the subject with their linking verbs are called linking verbs because they link verbs with the subject. Okay. Anyone who is confused. So here's the subject, anyone. Right. And here's the linking verb, is, and then confused is the adjective. So confused is connected to the subject by the linking verb is. All right. Anyone who is confused about the project can talk to me after the meeting. Okay, so think of a good adjective for each sentence, and put it in the blank. So we have a linking verb is. So now after the verb, we need a predicate adjective describing the situation. It is blank that the university is helping students during the crisis. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's great. It's fortunate. 29, if Samantha feels blank about her new team project, she should write a formal complaint about it. So complaint, she's upset, okay, confused, worried, angry, something negative. All right. 30, what's the matter? You seem, so what's the matter? So something negative. You seem confused, worried, anxious, nervous. (31) If a patient feels blank at any time, they can push the emergency button and a doctor or nurse will come. Sick, ill, uncomfortable. Okay, so again, we've got linking verbs, be, feel, and seem, connecting the subject with the predicate adjectives, connecting the subject with an adjective, a predicate adjective. All right, so 32, Dr. Bradley was blank when he saw that his car had been broken into. Scared, outraged, nervous. Okay, I hope you're still with me. We've got limiting adjectives, adverbs, and quantifiers. And then we'll do some collocations again. So limiting adjectives limit the nouns they describe. They include articles, a, and the, cardinal numbers, 1, 2, and 3, and ordinal numbers, first, second, and third, etc. So for example, the boy is the first student to win 3 prizes. So boy, which boy? The boy. It's a specific boy. Is student, which student? The first student. So we're being specific again. To win prizes, what prizes? 3 prizes. So limiting means defining or containing, making the description specific or more specific. So in this exercise, I've left out the limiting adjectives, articles, and numbers. So you need to find where they go and put the correct ones in there. And I've told you how many are missing: 3, 2, 2, and 4. All right, so let's do it together, or you can do it yourself and come back. Either way, here are the answers. Last time car was washed was weeks ago. So time, that's a noun. It needs the last time. Car, that's a singular noun. It's specific. It needs the last time the car was washed was weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. Okay, a number greater than 1. Okay, people next door have kids, so it's always noisy over there. People next door. Next door tells you that people is specific, so the people have kids. How many kids? 2, 5, 10, 8. Let's say 8 kids, so it's always noisy over there. Chicken that we ate night was really good. Chicken, what chicken? From last night, so it's specific. The chicken that we ate, we need a number, or yeah, last night, that's specific. And first person to arrive at factory in morning should turn on lights, computers, and heat. First person, the first person to arrive at the factory in the morning should turn on the lights, computers, and heat. So you don't need to repeat the after lights, the computers, and the heat. The first the in this phrase covers all the nouns in it. The lights, and that the before lights also goes with computers and heat. All right. So adverbs. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs, and they normally come before or after the words they're modifying, and they usually end in ly, but not always. So Sally ran how? Quickly. So they tell you how something is done normally. She is a really quick runner. Runner, quick runner, really quick runner. All right, so here we have quickly modifying ran. Here we have really modifying quick. She ran very quickly. So we have quickly modifying ran and very modifying quickly. Sam talks fast. So there's no word in English fastly. So fast is both an adjective and an adverb. Sam talks fast. Sam talks how? Fast. Fast modifies talks. He is a very fast talker. So fast here is an adjective describing talker, and here very is an adverb describing fast. Okay. These page numbers refer to the book. No, they don't. They refer to the exercise below. Verbs, they describe how something is done. All right. Joshua eats how? Loud, loudly. Adjectives, they describe how much, 38. Mr. Choi is funny. How funny? Really funny. Adverbs, they intensify them, number 39. Sumin sings very beautifully. So sings how? Beautifully. How beautifully? Very beautifully. 40, the dog jumped rightly into the pool. So phrases, they emphasize prepositional phrases. Rightly is an adverb, but it doesn't work here. You need right into the pool. And sentences, they describe when, where, how, or why. Okay. So fortunately, that describes the whole sentence. It modifies the whole situation. The rain stopped before the baseball game started. It was fortunate. All right. And now fill in each blank with an adverb, whatever you want, whatever makes sense. Dr. Sousa cried how at his wife's funeral? Loudly, sadly, quietly. The wind blew how all night long? Eerily. Noisily. All right. No one came to Jim's party. Surprisingly. Unsurprisingly. Sadly. Good. And the farmer worked how in the summer heat? Slowly. Tirelessly. Good. All right. And finally, quantifiers describe how much or how many. So if you have countable nouns, books, shoes, kittens, etc., you'll use many or many of, a large number of, several or several of, few or few of, and a few or few of. If you have uncountable nouns, love, soup, etc., you'll use much, much of, a great deal of, a little of, a little, little, and little of. And for both, you can use all of the, some of the, most of the. So for example, potatoes, fingers, and dollars are countable nouns. Countable nouns can be made plural. Okay. And uncountable, water, money, and sugar cannot be made plural normally. Okay, so I've given you some hints. Fill in the blanks with some of these quantifiers. So people were killed in the typhoon, thousands. So we can say a large number of people. We can say a lot of, that's not there, but that works. Okay, 47, studies show that smoking causes cancer, 90% or more. So people, countable, studies, countable. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. We have many up here. Many people were killed. You can say that as well. So many studies, we can say that. A large number of studies, we can say that. And we can say, since it's 90% or more, we can say most studies. Yep. Now we have students failed the test, but most of them passed, 10%. So students is countable. 10% is few students. Failed the test, but most of them passed, or a few students. Few students means not many. A few students means some. So 10%, that's not many. 1 out of 10, that works. A few students, it could be 3 out of 30, that's a few students. Okay, and what else can we say? We can say some students failed the test, that works. Some, or some of the. Yeah, and you can use of few of the students, a few of the students, you can say that. No, a few of the students, I wouldn't say that, but I would say a few of the students. Yeah. Okay, the work was done before lunch, 70%. So that's a great deal of. So the work, that's uncountable. Much of the work was done before, like much of the work, that works. A great deal of, that works. And most of the work. Good. And the employees attended the sales meeting 100%. So that's all the employees, or all of the employees. All the employees, or all of the employees. All right, and finally, couples don't want to have children nowadays, 17%. Couples, that's countable. 17%, is that few? No, not exactly. So you could say some couples. I don't think that number is small enough to qualify as few. It's almost 20%. All right, and finally, collocations with get and take. So let's see what we have here. So shower, take a shower. Ready, get ready. Picture, take a picture. Started, get started. Break, take a break. Job, get a job. You can take a job too, but normally it's get a job. Get a promotion. Take in the sense as in the sense of accept. Yeah. Take a promotion. Yeah. Your time, take your time. Advantage, take advantage of someone. That means to use somebody who's in a weak position. Divorced, get divorced. And lost, get lost. Get lost is something you can say to tell someone you don't want to talk to them. Get lost. All right, so I hope that was helpful. I hope you followed along. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them below or send me a message. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.